Hello everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to use the cleaning tools with the Bissell Revolution Pet Pro carpet washer. I'll be shampooing an upholstered sofa. I'll also be showing how to clean stairs with this model and how you basically set it up for use using the hose. I will be doing separate videos of this machine in action on carpets as well, so check my carpet washer playlist and you'll see all the other carpet washers I've demonstrated on my channel. So the first thing we do is obviously fill the solution tank with warm water and the correct amount of Bissell solution, and then we need to attach the cleaning tools. To attach the hose, simply lift up the cover at the front of the machine and push the hose in with the red button at the front until it's firmly in place. If the cleaning tool isn't attached to the end of the hose, you need to fit it like so until it clicks into position. Now, providing you've got solution in the clean water tank and the tank is correctly seated, when you switch the machine on and squeeze the trigger, after a short while solution will start coming out of the jet here just behind the nozzle. Just a word of advice before I demonstrate this Bissell carpet washer. If you've got this machine or are planning on buying it, I suggest you also buy a pair of ear defenders or ear plugs, because this has to be the loudest floor care appliance I've ever used, and I've used hundreds. It's ear-splittingly noisy. If you're using this machine for more than a couple of minutes, you need to protect your hearing. Now, I live in the UK and we have regulations limiting the noise level of vacuum cleaners to 80 decibels, but that limit does not apply to carpet washers or wet and dry cleaners. I'm going to test the decibel level of this. I'm not at home, but when I am, I'm going to get my decibel meter out and just see how noisy this machine is. But I can tell you, it is noisy. That is the main downside of this machine. I would recommend it for carpet cleaning and upholstery cleaning, but it is so noisy. Very noisy. I can't stress that enough. So I'm going to be wearing these during the course of my video. For this part of the demonstration, I'm just going to be freshening up the seat covers on this 3-piece sofa. Now, I would always check for colour fastness. If you're not sure if you can wet clean your upholstery, test a small inconspicuous area first, somewhere around the back. Use the machine with the solution, leave the patch to dry, and if you see no adverse effects, it should be okay to use the machine on your upholstery. But you can also check your upholstery, because often they will have a care label on them to advise you how to clean. I've used this type of machine on many different types of upholstery with no ill effects, but just don't over wet the fabric. Now, it goes without saying that you should always thoroughly vacuum anything you're about to deep clean, whether it be your upholstery or carpets. So before making this video, I've given this whole sofa a really good clean with a mains powered vacuum cleaner. So Bissell suggests that you spray the solution onto an area. You can agitate it in using the built-in brush on the nozzle, and then slowly pull back the nozzle to remove the dirty solution. If you've got any particular stains, you can pre-treat them again with the solution, leave them for up to 10 minutes and go over the stain that way. There's no stains on this, but it just could do with a freshening up. So there you go, I've shown you the basic principles of how to use this Bissell for upholstery cleaning. One thing I will say, once you've cleaned it, go over the area several times until you can see no more liquid coming up the see-through part of the nozzle, because you want to remove as much of the solution as possible. Now, you can rinse as well if you want to. Most Bissell solutions contain Scotchgard, so you don't have to rinse it out, and it's designed to stay in the fabric to help prevent spillages from actually soaking in. But if you want to rinse, you can just fill the clean water tank with just warm water and no solution, and you can repeat the process. If you just want to briefly go over your area, if you just want a quick freshen up, you don't have to pre-spray and agitate. You could just use the machine by pulling the trigger as you pull back the nozzle, so solution is spraying out and being sucked up almost immediately, but you'd still need to do a few dry passes to ensure that most of the solution is removed from your upholstery. If the motor develops a higher pitched tone and the cleaner is no longer picking up solution, it means the float valve inside the dirty water tank has activated. So it's at this stage you'll need to empty the tank. Now often you'll have to empty the dirty water tank before you need to fill up the clean water tank, and as you can see there is still some solution left in the clean water tank. So you just need to remove the tank and obviously tip it down a drain or a loo, just by undoing the black stopper and pouring out the dirty water. One little tip for you, make sure that the black stopper is fully seated after you've emptied the machine, otherwise you'll have reduced suction and you'll wonder why the cleaner isn't picking up. But you can see from just 2/3 of the sofa, I've cleaned the longer cushion and I've just cleaned the middle cushion here. It's only a sofa, but look. And I very thoroughly vacuumed all of this sofa before I started shampooing. And even on a sofa that looks clean, it's amazing how much dirt you can remove. And this sofa gets sat on by dogs, and it just needed freshening up. It didn't look dirty, but as you can see, the proof is in the tank there. That water is a lot dirtier than I expected it to be. As well as the standard upholstery nozzle, you also get supplied the 2-in-1 upholstery tool. Now this can pick up dry debris and it can also clean using the solution. So if you want to use this tool, obviously remove any tool that's attached to the end of the hose and insert the pet tool in the same way. Now this has a slide control on the top here for dry and wet use. So in dry mode, that's designed to pick up any pet hair or debris from the surface, and it deposits it into this clear container. You then switch to wet mode, and then you can apply the solution, agitate it into the pet stain and remove it up the front of the nozzle. Okay, well I've finished cleaning the sofa and it certainly looks brighter and smells a lot fresher, and it's time to empty the second load of dirty water. And again, if you see the colour of that, I am very surprised at the amount of dirt the Bissell has removed from the sofa. And don't forget, I thoroughly vacuumed it before using the Bissell. Okay, once I've emptied this, it's time to tackle the stairs. This Bissell has a tool specially designed for cleaning carpeted stairs. It's a 3-in-1 tool, and whichever side you're using is the side you have facing down. So for the treads and risers of the stairs, you'd use this side with a single brush, and you've got the suction inlet here so you can see when the dirt is being picked up, and of course the spray jet at the back so you can agitate the solution onto the stair and then suck it up. You've also got this special curved section which is ideal for doing the edge of the stairs where often dirt can gather. And finally, when you turn it this way, you've now got brushes to get right into the corner of the stair carpet. So it's a very useful tool. Let's see how effective it is. I'll also see how far the hose will reach up a standard flight of stairs. It is a long hose, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to reach up 13 steps. Because I can't clean a full flight of stairs using the Bissell, I'm going to start from the top and work my way down, and I'll be able to reach about 6 steps from the top, and then I'll be able to finish the stairs with the Bissell at the bottom. Well, that change in tone of the motor indicates that I need to empty the Bissell, and I've only done 1, 2, 3, about 4 steps. There's more than half of the clean water left. But if we have a look, these stairs have never been wet cleaned. We've spot cleaned them and the carpet has been down about 3 years. They didn't look dirty, but again, you can see from the results in the tank there that they are quite dirty. I must say the edge cleaning tool to clean the front edge of the stairs is very effective. Okay, quick empty and I'll carry on cleaning. Well, that's the stairs finished, and obviously I've only given you the edited highlights because it did take considerably longer than I show you in the video, but it's well worth doing. The stairs certainly look brighter. Let's have a final look at the dirty water. So as you can see, another impressive result. I think that's even darker than the higher steps. So it certainly made a difference on some stair carpeting that looked pretty clean. Well, that's about the end of today's demonstration video using the hose and cleaning tools of the Bissell Revolution Pet Pro. Couple of tips to mention before I go. Once you've finished using the hose and tools, it's always a good idea to half fill a bucket with water, turn the machine on, and then put the end of the hose into the bucket so the water can clean out the inside of the hose. Also, of course, it's always a good idea to give the dirty water tank a good rinse, and then also you can leave the cap just off so air can circulate. And of course, don't leave the machine with any solution stored inside. If you've any leftover solution, you could always decant that into a bottle for next time, or just use it up. I'm sure there's something else you can find to clean. Again, give the solution container a good rinse out before storing the machine away. If you found this video useful, please give me a thumbs up and consider subscribing to my channel, where you'll see a multitude of demonstrations on vacuum cleaners and other floor care appliances. If there's anything you want to ask about this particular carpet washer, anything I might not have covered in this video, please comment below and I'll do my best to answer your questions. So until the next time, thanks for watching, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.